All right. Welcome to the Spoken Heart Discussion Hour. As you know, we have a great discussion for you today. So make sure you share, and make sure that you can call in anytime you see the number coming across. So make sure you call in if you got a comment or a question pertaining to the show, which we're going to go talk about being in love with two people. So we do have our guests here waiting. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow, Friday. Yes, we have a discussion hour tomorrow. Something very, very, very important. Fighting for justice for Sienna Puryear Tucker. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, Friday at 7 p.m. Her sisters will be on here to discuss her case. Now we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our guests. To begin with, we bring in our host, Dwight Robinson. Denise. Keisha. Norv. And KingDee. All right. How we doing?
78728.
So that's 40.
Good.
I know some of y'all just getting out for work, so it's good to see you made it in. Denise. Ooh. It was a long day, wasn't it?
It's been a long day.
We're going to be discussing this subject today. You know, I know it's been on your mind. And let's start off with just asking the question. Do y'all feel like it's possible for a person to be in love with two people?
Yeah. No, there's more.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, okay.
No.
Yeah, yes, we should. It really is. Yeah,
Well,
it
I
is.
don't agree. I'm sorry, I don't agree.
All right.
Yo, okay. Why is that?
Because, okay.
They're gonna love.
I'm gonna take this from experience. It's just me personally. This is my personal thing. I could not be in love with two people. I have love. I can only be in love with one, and I can love the other.
Okay.
I cannot be in love with, but my heart just not that giant, and my legs just don't spread that wide. I just don't. I'm sorry.
Everybody ain't feeling all about that.
I can't. No, but it's the whole thing. It's the whole package. I can't. I can't be in love with two people. I can only be in love with one.
Yeah,
but I can love the other.
It's too much
be in love with the other.
Yeah, I feel personally it's just too much work for me personally.
It's way too much.
My nerves is like this, so it's like when I need a break, I just need a break. Don't mean I need to deal with two men. I just need to deal with one. Now we're gonna go over to Norm. Norm, what do you think? Is he frozen?
It looked like it.
No, he's not frozen, I don't think.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Unless he's doing the mannequin. Well, we're good,
No.
King. We'll wait on him. KingDee, what do you think?
I can't hear you, D.
Are you muted?
There we go. I think it's slightly possible that you can be in love with two people. The reason being is because, well, okay, never mind. You could be in love with somebody for different reasons. You can be in love with multiple people for different reasons. And sometimes you gotta be careful because sometimes it could be not love but lust. You can like what they're doing for you instead of being in love with that person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being in love with that person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah. But I think I've never been in this situation before where I was in love with two people. Now I was in love with a person for lust because they made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, no. But the heart wants who the heart wants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
now, Keisha.
Keisha.
What is your opinion on that? Okay, are they frozen too?
I feel that you can. A person can be in love with two people. However, the love. No, I'm not frozen.
You're not moving.
No. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I believe that a person can be. Okay. I think a person can be in love with two people, but the love is graduated, which means they're going to be in love with one a little bit more than the other, simply because of what that person does. Now, it's going to be different. So you may be in love with Lady A because she does this, she makes you feel this way. And then you can be in love with Lady B because she does different things. So I don't think the love is the same, but I think you can be in love with two people at the same time.
Okay. And Norv dropped off. Hopefully he'll be back on. So we'll give him a chance when he come back on. Now, as you already know, the heart is the weakest muscle in the body. But it's the easiest one. Now, tell me, anybody jump in. What is your opinion on in love?
Oh, I hear echo.
I hear a lot of echoing.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know what.
You said, what was the question, Spicy?
Define being in love really.
In a bag.
I feel like being in love means that you just can't live without that person. You just gotta have them. You know, they gotta be your breakfast in the morning and your dinner at night. They gotta be the person that you just can't live without them. You know, and y'all are compatible and y'all are like can move through life together.
I like
that.
I like that. Breakfast and dinner. What about
Well, I was trying to say it in a more cleaned up way. Breakfast in the morning and dinner at night.
Okay, so I guess right.
Yeah.
Okay. You back with us?
Is he still frozen?
No, yeah.
Yeah, man, listen, I don't know what's going on. Every time I have to come because Facebook don't want me to be great.
Well, as we have a storm coming back.
It's a strong echo.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I know here in San Antonio, so I don't know if it has something or what. So yeah, he's going
this way.
So how many types of love do y'all think there is? Anyone?
What's that fact?
How many types of love?
How many types of love is there?
Yes.
There's many.
I
think it's like five types of love.
Oh, she broke it down to 5.
Friendship love.
Yeah, because I know 14. Okay, you there?
Mm-hmm.
There's actually like 12 different types of love.
It's echo.
Oh, that echoes.
Where's the echo coming from?
Hang on.
It may be a bad connection.
Yeah. Let me see here. Okay. It's still an echo. I don't know what's going on. Come down it is. But y'all listen to me? Okay, can y'all understand now?
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Yes.
Now, there's like, I know y'all said between 12 to 14 types of loves. I know Keisha said it was 5. Can y'all name some of them? Because some people think that, okay, there's just 2 types of love. I'm in love with you or I just have love for you. So do y'all know some of the types of love?
That's just one.
Well,
Huh? I know. You have like friendship love. You have casual. You got lust. Mentioned earlier.
Yeah. Now the types of love that I came to my first show came out. And there was Eros, Storage, Pragma, Ludus, Mania, and Felicia.
Agape.
Have y'all heard of those before?
Yes, those are the types of love that are described in the Bible.
Exactly. So, what you said, people knows about that. Which one is the most dangerous love, though?
What spicy?
Which one is the most dangerous love to have?
That's a good question.
I don't know, because we don't have agape love, because that's the type of love that God has for us.
I guess.
Exactly.
So,
The one called Mania is actually the obsession type.
Yeah. When we do the lab segment.
Now, is it people? And we asked them, said no. Are you there? Okay, I think he froze up again.
I think he broke.
Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back.
Okay.
And hopefully this echo.
Good afternoon. This is Johnny from Employed by Nobody, serial entrepreneur, proud black business owner, and so my set apart is a part of my story. It raised me. It runs through my veins. I'm so proud. I'm so inspired. I'm just so happy to see the legacy continuing, and I support my set apart.
Hello, family. My name is Sishman Rimson. I am the CEO of SMR Security Services. I'm also a regional vice president with Primerica Financial Services. Look, guys, I'm making this video for one reason and one reason only, and that is because I am blessed to be in business and partnership with Sumai Set Apart. The owners of that company are my friends, my brother and sister in Christ. Listen, I support Sumai Set Apart, and guess what? You should too.
Hello, it's me, Chef Tish. I'm the owner operator of Tish's Homestyle Cooking. I'm always rocking that Samai on y'all daily. I support Samai Set Apart.
My name's Warren G. with the Young Millionaire in Training, financial coaching and financial literacy platform, and I support Samai Set Apart.
Hi, my name is Sierra Parker, and I'm the CEO and founder of Queen of My Purpose nonprofit organization. I'm so proud that my organization is partnered with Samai Set Apart. Thank you guys for being such amazing people. I support Samai Set Apart.
Hey y'all, it's Brother Freddie, Mr. 50, Mr. 5. I'm stepping in from the shoe shop with day one, Samai La Familia. And I'm just stepping in to say that myself and the family, we support Samai Set Apart.
Love you, Uncle Drop.
I'm Donald Mays, and I approve this message.
We got to
Yeah. You may have to drop the curtain down just a little bit. Okay. How about that?
Okay, so we're here.
We got a shadow on my face.
And, we're gonna kind of tune down on this echo because now it's not there. Like really.
Not there for now.
If you come back, then what we do, I'll exit some of y'all off, and then I'll bring some of y'all back on. Just because I think what it is that we have a storm going on here with thundering. So, I even heard it on the telephone. So I'm thinking that that's what it is. It's the connection when it came because of the storm and everything. So when we left, we was talking about the types of love. And the types of love is, we said the dangerous one was actually the mania, which is MANIA.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like an obsession when somebody's truly obsessed with you. Now, my thing is, I feel like it could be possible that you can land into being in love with two different people.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you. Yeah, there you go. Sex is not your woman. So what I'm gonna do? Off the screen, and then we're gonna see what this problem is.
Okay.
Okay. You're still there.
Wow.
So yeah, I think it's because this is crazy. But meanwhile, it's also impossible and easy to be attracted to multiple people. But you have to be careful not to confuse the two at once. And that could also mean calling the other person by the other person's name. Mm-hmm. Have y'all ever had anything happen to y'all?
No, I've never had that happen. Jesus Christ, I would not be living to tell the story.
No, never.
So I tell you, what is the difference between loving somebody and somebody?
I would say loving somebody is more of, like I said, you can't, like, pretty much you can't live without that person. Now the other that's being in love. I feel like being in love is like you ready to walk down the aisle any day now. Like, come on, let's do this. But loving somebody is just, oh yeah, I love you. Anybody can tell you that you love them. Like I can tell you, Spicy, right now. The Bible says love thy neighbor. You can love anybody, but being in love with someone is different.
Exactly. And to me, what do you think?
Do what?
What do you think?
About loving somebody and being in love with somebody and loving someone?
Yeah, what KingDee just said.
Whew.
She's so
No, I think what he said is pretty accurate. The way that I really do.
I feel like the echo's better.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop Norv and
okay.
Then we'll bring you back in.
Right. Oh.
Keisha.
All right, Keisha.
Yes.
Okay, Norv, you with us? Is he still frozen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, you didn't get to answer the question earlier.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you real good. You didn't get to answer the question earlier.
What was the question?
You feel like it's possible for somebody to end up falling in love with two people? Yeah, I think he's having a bad connection as well.
I didn't hear you. I heard you say fall in love blank.
Yeah. Do you think it's possible that a person could be in love with two people?
Yes, ma'am. It's complicated, but it's very possible.
Okay, tell us why.
Because I feel like the first person you fall in love with, that's like I told you, I have a song that I'm writing called Main and Sideline, and it's kind of, I've been with this one person for years, and we've gone through things, and she's been there for me, and we've built a life together, but then you kind of meet someone else that's kind of the opposite, and she kind of feeds the other side of you, and then she becomes,
Yeah.
So now it's like you got to pick between or try to keep it balanced enough to where you don't have to choose just yet.
Yes. Now, there's a possibility that, getting them confused at times. Do you agree? Meaning that you could sit up here and even in an argument, you end up calling somebody else's name out and you're not with that person.
It could happen, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's real dangerous. It's real dangerous. Now, Nyla, tuning in, Melvin Bridgeford, and as well, Kyra Gonzalez. She says, love is hard to describe. And she also say, I think it is possible. And you never know until you actually place in that situation, which I really think, it's hard to say. We can sit here and say, well, no, that ain't happening. No, I ain't never doing that. But you never know what kind of situation you land into where emotions are hard to control.
Yes, they are.
Very hard.
Especially, like when something, then I can't say slipped up because you can't just all of a sudden slip out your clothes and then slide in, So I can't say that I'm just slipping happened,
I don't think it's possible, Spicy.
Just the emotions just overtook the rational thinking.
Okay, that's possible.
I think that's what I can't see when somebody said, well, it just slipped up and it just happened.
No, that's a lie.
To me, that's
it may not have been meditated, but like you said, the emotions take over, and one just leads to the next thing, and nobody is willing to stop. So it don't just happen. But it doesn't have to be premeditated.
Right. I agree. Now, I want to know this from both of y'all, and let me see if I can sneak the other one in to see how we do. Okay. Let's make sure. I'm going to take one at a time and make sure about this echo. Now, tell me this. Okay. When a man does it, it's like, because you have certain countries, certain religions that do believe in having more than one wife. But it's like, why is it okay for the man to do it, but it's not okay for the woman to do it in any type of situation?
It's not okay. That's just what we've been preconditioned to. It's not okay.
Okay.
It's just what we accept.
Right. So if this was to happen, what kind of reaction you think, Keisha, that women would normally have in this situation when they find out that their man is in love with somebody else?
Oh, I'll be honest with you. It depends on how much that lady is in love with that other man, because some women will be willing to accept those terms as long as she can still stay in the picture. And that's where I'll accept that. I love him enough that I'm going to accept that. And before you know it, she's accepting the other female and even caring for the female in almost like a sister type of way. It's really a twisted thing. But if she love that man enough, she's going to accept whatever he's doing so she don't lose him. Now, another female, she may try to work it out with him, but every female should want to be number one.
Exactly. I agree. Now, we're gonna get KingDee's opinion, but I pretty much know Bundy's reaction. I'm gonna show y'all his reaction.
Bitch, you is a hoe. Bitch, you is a hoe. Oh, I just wanna know. I just wanna know. Oh, why did you fuck the bro? Why did you fuck the bro? Oh, bitch, you is a hoe.
Yes.
I was not expecting that one. I was like, what?
Yeah, we know his reaction. Now, KingDee, what would be your reaction if you had a woman to love not just you, but with another woman?
I'm going to jail. This is bottom line. I'm going to jail.
You go to jail.
Yeah, because I you know what? I don't take. I mean, now that I'm older, I mean, at the tender age of 21, but now that I'm messing with Theresa, that's an insider. But now that I'm older, I feel like that I'm more mature. But because I've been in that situation before, and I acted a plum. I'm surprised I'm even free right now.
Right.
But you know, because the thing about it is like you can be in love with somebody, but you can love somebody more than they love you. That is a low. That'll make somebody feel real low. You know what I'm trying to say? That's just something I just, and then you know it'll make you go crazy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but you know, now that I'm older, I just be like, you know what? Bye. Because you know, life goes on. You know, I have my kids. I have to think about my freedom. I have to think about my children, and I have to think about I'm not trying to lose everything that I worked so hard to keep or get. You know what I'm gonna say?
Right. Now, this is Gonzalez said, women are taught, and for only one man. What do you think about that?
Say the question one more time.
Ms. Gonzalez says women are taught to be submissive and for only one man.
Anybody can answer that?
Yeah.
I believe that a woman is supposed to be submissive to not just any man, but the right man. Right. I just believe. Like, I mean, even the Bible says the woman is supposed to be submissive. Because me and Theresa had this conversation months ago, and it's surprising that you actually brought that up. Because we had this little bicker a while back about what the Bible speaks on women and men. But I feel like that a woman is supposed to be is to be submissive to a man. Because that's what not only what women are taught, but that's what the Bible says. The Bible states that. But you can't just be submitted to any kind of man. You need to be submitted to the right man, the man that's going to take care of you, the man that's going to, you know, a great leader. You know what I'm trying to say? Because some men are just not leaders. I'm sorry. That's just my personal opinion. Some men are pretty much roaches in my eyes.
I personally refuse to be submissive to any old man. I'm just not going to do it. I mean, the Lord said be a helpmate, not a fool mate. You know, it's just not going to happen.
Well, y'all missing the point. It's when you get married, that's when you submit. Not boyfriend, not PA. It's in the Bible. It is in the Bible. You submit to your husband.
Exactly. But if your husband is a fool, you don't sit up there and be a fool with him.
Husband a fool or nothing like that. You get all that straightened up before y'all jump that broom.
But people hold high that stuff before they get married.
That you find all that out before you jump that broom and everything.
That's one thing I say is that going together and then being engaged, that should be like their ways of molding towards getting married.
Yes.
Right. You can't play house and then try to submit the woman that you with. You have to jump the broom. You got to do the marriage part. Then she can submit. If you're not married, it don't work out like that. That's just.
And sometimes you can get married and it don't work out anyway, because a lot of times I mean, you can believe it or not, but I've seen it over and over and over that the man or the woman to sit up there and play a facade all the way through until after they get married. Once they get married, they plumb drop all things. A lot of you men complain about it. A woman will do what they're supposed to do as a woman, cook, clean, and do everything for the man and everything. And once they get married, get that ring on, they get lazy, fat, and ugly. And y'all complain.
That go both ways.
People lie.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go to Norv. You there, Norv?
I'm sorry.
We're gonna go to Norv. I have a question for him. You there? Okay. Now, Norv, as you seen in the video, which now you know what I was up to. Now, I had to laugh when I said he has a lot of funny videos that go on.
Hold on. Start again.
Now, as you seen, we put your video up where you as a response to, if a woman decides to be in love with another man. Now, I know that's a joke, you play around on your videos and everything, but really, what is actually your thought on when you say a woman discovers that she's in love with two men?
My thought on what? I'm sorry.
Thought on when a woman says she's in love with two men.
I didn't hear the question. My thought on what?
Being in love with two men.
A woman being in love with, I mean, it just depends on what man I am in that situation. Like if I'm, like I said, if I'm the main, like it's what happened doing, like you know what I'm saying, like what did I do wrong? And then like if I'm the second one that she's in love with, it, I guess it's like a badge of honor. But then it's like now you gotta choose, because it's like, you know what I mean, you gotta draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, more or less demand your respect,
like,
and
nah, we can't.
Now, with you, have you ever had that situation before?
Yeah, I've had it a few times. I put up in a lot of spots, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I like toxic for a long time.
Okay, so is it because you get tired after time, or you lose
I used to like
interest?
drama, and like that was my
You like the drama. That's what you was speaking of. So you one of the ones that they have on TikTok saying, I'm not for long-term relationships.
I mean, yeah, I used to like that. You know what I mean? I
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, KingDee.
Listen, I was married once. Okay, I don't like relationships. I just feel like long-term relationships don't like me.
That's a good way of putting it. I didn't think about that.
I want just one woman. I want to, come home and, you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. I want all that. But I just, like, my choice, the choice of woman that I've had in the past just wouldn't allow the things. I have to, like, I gotta check myself and the things that you know what I mean, and what's better for them. You know what I mean? I gotta step outside the box, really just go for that one that I just really wouldn't.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask this question before I bring the ladies in.
But that in love with two men shit not gonna work. Like we got to either we gonna duel in the street, like we gonna something got to happen.
Yeah, because I just feel like personally, if you shouldn't be in a relationship if you just can't be with just one person. You shouldn't just be in a relationship at all. Because it comes a time in the day. I can't
be in a relationship. You got to be with more relationship. I just can't.
Right. So before I bring the lady, y'all tell me from a man's standpoint.
At some point,
What attracts you? What is the most attractive thing?
I'm sorry, you cut off. I think his echo is overdoing you, so I can't.
What type of woman attracts a man?
That could be anything spicy. It can be there. I mean, men go for brains, some men go for looks. But it can happen. A man and a woman both fall in love with two different people. Just like I couldn't remember who said it. I think it was KingDee might have said it. That one person had something, and you fall in love with that person. You fall with that person. This person have a different type of quality. Both of them, but they had different qualities. So it can happen. Right. It's not like it can't happen, but I mean, everybody's different, but it can definitely happen.
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna bring the women's in now. Okay, ladies. Now we just asked the man, what attracts a man to a woman? Now we're gonna flip that script and say, what do you feel in saying like a good woman that's looking for a man in a relationship? What is attractive to her?
Stability.
From a man's perspective?
From a woman's perspective.
You want to go first on this one?
Yeah.
What a woman would be attracted to in a man.
Oh, okay. His personality, how they click together. Because if you're not compatible, then that's a wrap. So you have to be compatible. You have to have understanding. Somebody has to being submissive, that's good. But when you first start out dating, you kind of start out on a common ground. And then you learn to just accept each other's viewpoints, and you learn to appreciate where it's not just one person dominating everything. You share in making decisions, and then you share in the relationship. So I'm looking for personality. I'm looking for someone that can compliment me. Like, because usually when I'm dating somebody, I'm trying to go for the long. I don't like dating and just dating. I'm dating for a purpose. So he has to complete me, compliment me, and complete me. Now I'm coming whole already, so I don't need him to finish me off because I'm already coming with my stuff together. But I just want him to compliment me, and we look good together. And that's what I would be looking for.
Okay. Now, being in a relationship, what are the different type of things that can cause a person to fall for somebody else?
Lack. A lot of lack of. Yeah, lack of communication, lack of being meeting of the mind, lack of finance, lack of stability. You don't have all those things together. What do you have? Companionship, comparisons.
Exactly.
If you don't have those things, you just don't have. It's not gonna work.
Now, KingDee, what do you?
I agree. It's just gonna lack. If you're not on the same level, like we said a couple of weeks back, if you're not on the same level, something's gonna bend and something's gonna fall.
Exactly.
So it just has to be equally yoked, like she just said. I actually completely agree.
Because I think also that a person can end up falling for somebody else, especially if they're in a friendship with the opposite sex. I feel like that it could be like, just like she said, something lacking at home, but then at the same time, it could be this person fulfilling some things, but not all things. But then this other person is completing the other things. So it's like I got everything I need in two people.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll make you fall in love with both people. for different reasons.
Yeah, right about that. But still, I still think with the same gun. I could be in love with one person and love the other.
Right.
I can't be in love with two people. I just can't.
Yeah, it's hard because it's like you got to balance yourself out between the two because both of them require a certain amount of attention.
Yes.
And if you cannot balance that, it's like, then what way are you going to end up pulling to? And that goes back to where my grandma used to tell me, when a man is cheating, and I mean, this is just her words, when a man is cheating, he can't balance out two women equally. He's going to slack somewhere.
He's going to show it out somewhere. We're going to see it.
Yes. Now, Norv, what do you think about that?
About the battle trying to balance out two women?
Yes.
Like somewhere? Trying to two women?
Yeah.
Was that the question?
Yes. You truly believe that a man can equal out two women at the same time?
You know, again, I feel like it's a difficult there because, like, speaking from experience, just having to keep up with the bullshit is just, it's overwhelming at times. And then, you know, once you're trying to keep this one happy, but this one right here is kind of that the little shit that you used to do, you don't do no more, and she's starting to notice it. And that's the stuff that she's going to miss. You understand what I'm saying? It might not be nothing big. It might be like, you know, a pet or kiss on the shoulder. Like, you just, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the little shit. Like, you know what I mean? A kiss on the forehead. You just.
Yeah, because you're like, I mean, me personally, I'd be like, okay, why all of a sudden now you kiss me on the forehead? You haven't been doing that.
Oh, you stopped doing it.
It's like, okay, you used to come to bed naked, but now you come to bed with clothes on? Like, what's going on here?
Yes. What is
So
this?
are we saying that women are are more used to consistency? Like you have to continue the same thing every day. Like if you bring you flowers every day after work and he missed one day without those flowers, you're gonna go tripping.
Why are you putting
He's funny.
Well, that one day, you just stop all the way around. Then it should raise.
Do it again.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna come back here with. And what we're going to now? It's your feature in. And that's with La Maria and You Got Me.
Never been a sucker for love, but I admit, shorty, I kinda fuck with it. No one done for me what you done. You a real one, and that's why I fuck with you. Leveling up on some bullshit. Say to yourself, you don't gossip. Your love, I don't mind getting lost. Pay the price no matter what it costs me.
You got me mesmerized, you got me hypnotized. I can't help but smile when I look in your eyes. You got me tripping, babe. Tell me what you're doing to me. You got me in my feelings.
Baby, when I look in your eyes, it's just like magic, got me going crazy, got me hypnotized. I am out of my mind. Nobody dares compare to you. I'm in my feelings. I can control it, your love is the truth. Love you more than the boo. I know your friends say I'm bad for you, but they mad 'cause they couldn't tame me. The way you got me on the run for this love, I swear that we living famous. Living single, they angry, they mad, they bitter. We do it
got me, you got me tripping, baby. Tell me what you're doing to me. You got me in my feelings.
See, I never had a man like you. Never had a man do the things you do. We built a foundation right from the root. So even when you leave, we keep growing like Groot. What we have is too big to uproot. It's true, so what it do? I'm head over heels for you. Feeling tipsy, I'm addicted like a fiend addict. Drunk it off your love, absolute.
I can't breathe. I can't sleep.
I can't sleep.
I'm feeling
weak without your love. I'm feeling.
You got me.
You got me.
Tripping. I can't explain the way you make me feel. The chemistry between us, unreal. Tell me what you're doing to me. You got me in my feelings. Got me in my feelings.
Okay. Now that's actually Lala Maria featuring Norv Bundy. And that is available. It's the love story available on all platforms. So make sure you check it out.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Lala songs too. She pressed me to do that verse too.
Really? I can't wait to hear your piece when it come out. That's what I'm waiting on right now. So tell me, if a person finds themselves in this situation, how could they handle it? Meaning, if they want to get out of this situation because they do love this person that they're with, but they also in love with this other person, but they know it's not the right thing. How could they handle that? Anybody?
I think they have to come to an understanding with themselves on whatever decision they're making, and basically just go from there. One, they got to decide which one they want to be with, which one they really love, because you can be in love with two persons, but you're actually going to really love just one.
Exactly.
So they have to decide which one they want to be with, and if that person that you want to be with, if he's really in love with you as well. And you just got to go from there.
You have to. I feel like that when someone shows you if somebody shows you that they don't love you or they don't want to be with you, believe them and move on. That's just what it is. I mean, you just gotta move on.
I agree.
And I have to be honest from a personal aspect of all. I've been in that situation where I was in love with someone else, but I was in love with who I was with. And I said, I don't know this person like I used to. So, no, I'm not going to chance it with somebody I don't, I love them. I loved them once, but I'm not in love with him like the same way I'm in love with the person I'm with. So my moral compass humbled myself, stepped up and said, this is stupid. Grow the hell up. This ain't right.
Right. Now, also, you got to think of too is that, like we spoke, because through the month we've been talking on relationships and everything, but we could also say that a person's mind could be misconstrued because they're thinking they're in love with two people, but actually they're in love with the person they with. But what they're in love with this other person is the fact that everything they're fulfilling sexually, that this main person ain't doing.
It can also be just conversation too. The conversation. You can spill your grievances to this person.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
They up in here, they talk to you, they stimulate this, but it's not what it is. That's trickery. Because the other person may not even be in the same wavelength that you're in. It's trying to stimulate your mind so they can get down there.
True. Now, in handling something like this, somebody say, okay, you need counseling, you need to.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that, the counseling, because you got to be able to see why this happened, meaning that really sometimes it takes stepping back, looking in the mirror. How did I end up in this situation? Why did I allow my emotions to go there? And how can I get out of it? Because regardless, you need to come clean, but there's going to be two different people that's going to be hurt.
Yeah. But one.
There's never a good breakup. Somebody's always going to be the one that's hurt. The other one going to be happy, moved on. The other one going to be laying in the bed watching movies for a whole week, like love stories. Somebody's going to be hurt. And it's never going to be. I don't feel like it's ever going to.
That's gonna be like that's gonna sit up here be spray painting cars and stuff, because you got that woman. I see Nor's face. Oh my God!
And with that, like right here, even that, like you thinking about which one you break up with.
Yeah, because like Norv, you gotta choose which one you gonna break up with.
If it's the one that you have with, and you decide that's really home.
Well, hopefully you break up with the right one.
Like,
so Norv, how can you figure out which one is home?
You have to figure
and the other one is just lust, because you thinking your heart is like, your emotions is like, I love both of them. I don't know how to make a choice. So how do you deal with that? Because I know some people would say, okay, then, well, he don't need to be having no female friends. Then we ain't got to worry about that situation.
Do you decide whether you have to make a decision if you care what was going on? Because at this point, she probably don't even know that you have the side piece. So it's like if you cut it off because you want to be home, but away from home, because it could still end up biting in the ass at the end.
Yeah, you can end up by yourself.
Right.
No matter what the situation, but see, you gotta look at two. And y'all tell me what y'all think about this, because we're forgetting. We got one woman that got kids by him.
Yeah,
but we got one woman that don't.
I'm saying in the way and bad.
And then, like, what if you fell out of love with the one that you do have kids with, but you don't want to lose your kids, but then you're in love with this one that don't have no kids by you? So how do you think that they can sort through that situation? Anybody?
Well, I just think that, when it comes down to, I don't know. I don't even know why. Okay. I just feel like the people that should just follow your heart. Follow your heart. If that's what if you fall in love with a person that has no kids with you, just completely follow your heart.
Just follow your heart.
I don't want to say the F word, but forget your ex. You know what I'm trying to say? Forget the last one. Mm-hmm. You can let her down easy and move on. But if you feel like that you're going to be more happier, more.
Okay. You say follow your heart, right? But look, follow your heart, right? But look,
Say it again, Norv.
Can anybody in that situation be trusted? Maybe the one that doesn't know the other female that knows about the other female, and the male can either one to be trusted in that new situation. Because we already know she got no values, because she dealing with somebody that already has somebody. And you know he can't be trusted because he a cheater or the, you know what I'm saying, with a female or the.
Yeah, because at this point, it's revealed. You gotta. I can't really trust him to be faithful just to me. Even if he choose me, how could I know he won't do to me the way he didn't done her? So
yeah, like that.
If you dig one grave,
better go dig the other.
I agree.
Okay.
That's a chance you take.
I'm gonna ask can I ask a question, Miss Spicy?
Yes.
Okay.
So why you ain't shit?
And this is towards the men, because I got my scepter up, because I'm a queen. This is a opinion for all three, and I would love an answer from all three of you men. You have a ride or die
Why
chick.
you looking for the toilet around like that?
Because I want to pop y'all in the head.
But they ain't done nothing to you.
But I'm listening to these answers, and it's touching me in the heart.
They're real, raw, honest answers. Like, why would you want to sit up there?
I'm going to give you an answer question. Okay, here it is. Okay, you have a ride or die chick. Been through you thick and thin. When you didn't have no drawers to wear. Got it for you. And you go for this sorry, no count side chick on the side. You got kids with this woman. This woman helped you when your butt was dirty. Your butt was broke.
So the man had to be dirty and broke?
Hold on. She helped you through that.
But then you know he didn't take back first.
So now, you leave her for this.
Broken dirty?
But if the love ain't there,
dirty and
you gotta be broke and dirty.
Broke. Not necessarily physically dirty. I'm talking about broke.
Why can't it be the man?
No, I need you to answer the question.
Why you gotta be broken?
You got to go.
What?
This echo is horrible. The echo is horrible. Y'all can't talk at the same time because it's echoing like crazy.
Okay, but let me ask my question. I need all of y'all to answer it. Why do men leave the chick that been with them through everything, dirt to rich? And you
I'm gonna tell you.
Let me finish my question, please. Let me finish my question. Why do y'all leave them for the no count chick that only want your money once you got it? Why?
But if he was dirty
one
and
thing
broke
in life ain't nothing guaranteed.
Hold on. If he was dirty and broke when you got with him, what makes you think he gonna treat you any type of good? He's not gonna treat you no better.
No. What you misunderstand?
Okay.
What I'm saying is dirty broke. Like got you through the brokeism. Got you up to where you established. And now you want to leave the woman with the kids for the new chick. Yeah, she flies. She got the banging body.
But she probably didn't have a lot of drama with her either.
She's superficial. But this is a lady that heard all your miseries, that heard all your dreams, that worked through you with those dreams, got you where you need to be, and then you leave her for the dirty chick. It's for the tramp, for the thought over there.
Okay,
Why
I think I'm misunderstanding. I'm kind of misunderstanding.
What I'm saying is, the woman been with you when you was broke. Now you got your stuff together. She helped you.
You got to think about this happening.
You leave the woman.
In between time, this could have been things.
Can one of the men answer the question? You let us answer the question.
Yes, I'm waiting. I shut up for a second there.
I don't think it's
a delay. It's a delay. So I don't know when you or not because y'all start talking. It's a delay, but it's like the one that's been through you with the dick in the mud. Like you don't know what it could be that you didn't realize. That's what I'm saying. Like you were there, but maybe he needed an extra push and maybe you kicked him instead. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just could have maybe you just having a bad day, wasn't worried about it. It could be a lot of different things. And then, like I said, she could just feed the energy that he feel like he needs to, you know what I'm saying, that he needs at that moment, she's feeding that. So it's like, I mean, it's a you know what I'm saying?
So she was used?
Scale.
Is that what you're saying?
It's like pros and cons. Like
from a woman aspect, that was like I was being used up. You wasted my time.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say on defense when it comes
that
out
can go both ways.
It's not.
No, but I'm asking from a woman aspect. I understand the man, but I'm asking from a woman. Why does this happen? Because then after you get the trifling trick, then you want to come back to the loyal chick.
Well, I don't think it's. I mean,
let me put myself.
I don't think all men are like that. Let me start there. I don't think all men. No. Let me finish. I don't think most. Well, you know, some men are just not okay. You can build somebody up and you can do all of this for the man and all that kind of stuff. But if the man has fallen out of love with you, there's nothing that you could do. Just like if a woman falls out, like a woman falls out of love, you can fall out of love with somebody. You can thank them, but you can fall out of love with them at the same time. Just like what's that movie called with Taraji P. Henson? Her husband ended up being a millionaire, but he still tried to give her $10 million, and she was acting a fool, just outraged. And you know what I'm trying to say? He wasn't even paying attention. She wasn't even paying attention to what he was trying to do for her. He was trying to set her up for the rest of her life, and she was too busy upset at him. That's a woman scorned. You know what I'm saying? And I understand a woman can be scorned at the same time. But at the end of the day, if a man fall out of love or if a woman fall out of love with somebody, it don't matter if you've been there since day one and you clean their ass. It doesn't matter. You know, once you fall out of love, you just fell out of love. Let that person move on. You know what I'm saying? If the love is not there,
I can say that he fell out of love too. You got to look at he fell out of love with her because for one, even though she's been there through everything, she lost every dime in the house. He still gave it back to her because he owed her that. Okay, but all he went through before he got where he was, she did not trust him. She didn't trust in what he was going to be. She gave on him, but she also, what I had a problem with is she was allowing too much of her family into her business and to have into that relationship. So eventually a man is going to lose emotions for you because you're not protecting him, you're not supporting him, you're not there for him. But then when he hit, you want to throw up, oh, well, I did this for you, I did that for you, I've been through this. But yeah, what did you did that for him, but what did you do to him?
Exactly. You better preach.
True. I'm just give you. Yeah, put it out there.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's not okay.
That's true.
I agree with that.
But you know what?
But you know what?
Agree.
Okay, I'm gonna put my scepter up and I'm gonna put it right back down because I have to admit, in my younger age, I did exactly that. I let my friends, family, all up in here, Yeah,
yeah, that's why I tell women, you know, we look at this one side of the fence, but we gotta look at also ourselves in the mirror. We don't stop looking in the mirror at ourselves. You wonder why this man is not arguing with you, why he don't talk to you no more, why he don't open up no more. For one, you need to learn how to talk to him, not yell at him.
And vice versa.
You need to learn how to listen to him. And not treat him as if he don't have no emotions or he don't have no place in that relationship. Because he's not a child. He's a man.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Some men.
Sometimes a woman is trying to take too much from that man to where he feel like he is not a man in that relationship no more. So then when this other woman is over here, and I'm not consented to it, when this other woman is over here and she's catering to him and she's making him feel important, standing behind him and pushing him and encouraging him and not letting nobody interfere with that, that's how we're going to turn.
Yeah.
Yes, you been here for me, but look what you did to me.
You're right.
So, no, like, we just look at the men like, you did this to me, you did that, and I did that and that. But my thing is, you have to realize sometime in a relationship, because every relationship that you leave or lose, you need to take it as a lesson And when I say a lesson, meaning that you need to not just look at him as the fault, but also look at yourself. Because there's not just him that needs to change, but there's a lot of things in us that we need to change as women.
Yeah, we can be bit controlling sometimes. And
So
I be controlling because I'm a very dominant female.
Yeah, and see, I mean, a lot of people get scared when it comes out of me. One, they look at the zodiac sign. Yes, I'm a Scorpio. Yes, I like to. It's not so much have control, but I like to have a plan to where I support my men.
Yes,
behind them. But I had to learn. That's the main key. Listen and learn that you got to look at. He got emotions too. It is not just him. But at the same time, he can't be in that ring fighting for this relationship by himself.
No.
It's going to be both of you in that ring fighting together in order for it to work.
But also you can't have it can go both ways. The female could be just trying. You've seen it. Everybody on this stand can see that sometimes females do the most, do too much to try to make a relationship that's not meant to work.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this, and men, you agree or disagree? This generation now, this time now, we're wondering why a lot of these men rather just hit it and quit it, and don't want to be in a committed relationship or a marriage. You know why? Too many of us women are trying to play the man.
Yep.
Oh yeah, a lot of that going on. Yeah.
Yeah. My thing is, you're taking away what the position of a man is supposed to be, not just in a household, but in a child's life and in your life.
Yeah.
You gotta learn.
I'm sorry.
Go.
I've seen multiple situations where the roles. I mean, in my eyes, the roles have switched. I agree. The roles have switched. The woman is the breadwinner, the hard worker, just everything, and then the man just bring the slightest little thing to the table. That's not how I was raised. I was always raised where the man was the breadwinner, the man was the man that brought home the bacon, and the man was the lead of the household. But like you said, these days, most of these days, it's women that's taking care of these men. The roles have switched. Yeah, the roles have switched tremendously, and this is like, I mean, I've had conversations with my female friends with, this person ain't doing this and this person ain't doing that. I'm like, why are you even with this person? If this person is not a man that's bringing anything to the table, why are you with him? Love don't got nothing to do with it. I mean, at that point,
I think that's the sex part. It ain't love, that's the sex.
That's just dumb.
That's what it is.
Because you're not going nowhere. He's not taking you nowhere with. I mean, you're not going nowhere. If you're going to work every day, you're working 100 hours a week, and your old man is just at home. No, that's not how it works. I wasn't raised like that, and I refuse for any woman to take care of me. I'm a Leo, a real Leo. So we go out there, we get it, and come back with it. We bring home the bacon. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, I'll let you know. I just can't have nobody taking care of me, and that's the way the roles have switched.
Let me ask you. And this go for Norv as well, Bundy. As men, when a woman is making more than you do, but you still bringing in, and I'm not saying you're not working at all, but she's making more than you. How would that make you feel? Do you feel like that you are less than a man, or do you feel like they can work? Because I feel like we can work together. Because it shouldn't be about that. It's just how we doing it together. What did y'all pick?
If it was a woman that was made more than let me tell you something. That'll make me feel like less of a man. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta be the head of household. I gotta be I'm very controlling too. Not controlling like, but I like to make sure everything is straight. You know what I'm saying? Teresa's been knowing me for years, and she can tell you that I have everything, all my ducks in a row. I take care of my business. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to my love life, I want to be the person that call the shots. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the shots are going to go in the right place. You understand what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I can't have no woman taking care of me. I got to be the one. My chick got to be bigger. because I know where my money I know where I want my money to go.
Yeah. Now, Bundy, what can you be in a relationship where a woman makes more than you?
And be honest.
Can I?
Yeah. Can you be in a relationship where the woman is?
I've been in a relationship where she's made more. It really wasn't an issue for me because I still handle business. But like, I guess like when it came down to disagreements with the bragging, oh, I do this, and that shit got a little old. But as far as her money, shit didn't mean nothing to me. I still handle what needed to get his level. I can't hear you if you're saying anything.
I agree with that. Now we're going to take a short break and we're going to come right back.
Hi, it's your girl Chef Tish. I am the owner of Tish's Homestyle Cooking. You can reach me for all your catering needs, baking needs at 210-414-7718.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Now, this has really been a good discussion. We got some things out. Theresa even had to wave her wand.
Yes, I did. I had to put my scepter out there.
But I really but, I appreciate y'all coming on. We will return next Thursday, where we will be discussing the topic of what was it? Oh yeah,
younger men, older women.
Forever the girlfriend, never the wife.
Yes.
So make sure y'all tune in next week, Thursday, for that topic there, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also, do not forget, tomorrow at 7 p.m., we will be discussing with the two sisters of deceased Sienna Tucker. So this is one discussion you do not want to miss. Make sure you share, because this is something that you really going to be into, and it's going to place you on an emotional roller coaster, as me and Mr. Dwight already figured out. So I'm very anxious to get this out and get justice for her, because it is sad. It's really sad. Not only did they lose a sister, but a child lost its mother, and that is the saddest thing to come up without your mother. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Thank you, Norv, for coming on here. I really truly enjoyed you. I'll be looking out for that piece. So don't take your time. Not too long, okay? And then Denise and Keisha, KingDee, thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, we'll be back on next Thursday as we discuss Forever the Girlfriend, Never the Wife. And make sure you keep in mind what's his name? I just had it on my tongue. He just passed away. I can't believe I did that. But anyway, he's been with that lady for years, and they never was married. And so it was like, who was that that just passed away? KingDee, had the raspy voice. I cannot.
He said what?
All head.
King Mark,
DMX.
Biz Markie?
The rapper guy, the beatboxer.
Biz Markie.
The one before him.
I keep saying it.
No.
Before him?
Nipsey Hussle.
No, after him.
After Nipsey Hussle.
We all forgetting him already. Just saying. But he just,
I feel bad.
It's gonna come to me.
Oh,
But
Who?
that
DMX.
Thank you. Yes, the situation.
I said DMX at first, and
I
somebody
didn't
said
hear
no.
you.
I was like,
oh, DMX.
Yes, DMX. But know the situation that she's always been a girlfriend. Just keep that in mind.
I can't be the girlfriend forever.
No, you gotta limit. Right.
yeah.
Y'all all thank y'all for coming on. And I'll see y'all next week. And please make sure you tune in tomorrow to the discussion. We did have to take an extra day because this here was very important to me. And I want to help them to get justice out. So they will be going to court. The girl that the murder, we actually going to trial next month on the 30th.
Oh man.
So and it's a lot, it's a twist. It's like a lot of potholes and twists in this here. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Thank y'all for tuning in. And make sure that you go to YouTube channel, Spicy Gray, The Unspoken Heart. And also if you enjoyed it, comment, like, and subscribe. See y'all tomorrow on the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour.